Good morning, sunshines. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. It is a beautiful morning here in Mass. As you can see, if you can't see, I am squinting a little bit. The sun is directly in my eyes. But anyways, today we're going to be working on the wall garden, but the upper wall garden. So hopefully, I believe you can see. So on this wall, I have a line of hosta. And as you can see, they're different hostas. These hostas I got, they were like given to me like little pieces. They were little babies when I got them. And so when I planted them out, I didn't know the names of them. I didn't know what kind they were. And so I just planted them where they were. But as they've grown, I know what they look like, although I don't know the names of them. And so on this side, they're dying back now, because that's what hostas do in the fall. But as you can see, they're nice and full and they're like hanging on over the wall. On this side, it's just such a mixture. So it's like, obviously, I planted the same kind over here, and then starting here, it's just a hodgepodge. I think that's how you say it, of hosta. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm digging all the hosta out because these are big enough to divide. And what I want to do is dig them out, divide them up, and make this entire wall nothing but this type of hosta. I don't know the type, but I want this hosta. I love how it cascades down the wall as it grows in. And so I want to take this hosta and unify the wall a bit, make it just one. I do have a sweet potato vine hanging here. I might just leave that here because that's going to die out. And I have another trailing plant, but I'll see once I start doing everything what I'm going to actually do. I do have some daylilies up here. So all these things, we might not get it all done today, but all the other hosta and things that are on top of the wall are going to be moved to a different location. So let's go on top of the wall. So now we're at the top of the wall. I got my Gorilla cart, and I'm just going to put the different hosta that I'm not going to split in here. So actually, let me move to that side because I think what might work better if I dig up all the hosta that I'm not keeping on the wall out first. And that way, when I go to divide these, I'll already have the space to just put them in. So let's do that. So as I'm digging, you guys, these are clearly not the same. But when I get to these definitely look like they are those. Once again, I don't know the name of them, but just by looking at the leaf, they definitely look. And I remember taking babies from before, and even right here, I took this one out already and divided it and put some of it in another area. So these can actually stay. Yeah, this is definitely the same leaf, in my opinion. Okay, so I still have to fill in all of these. The sweet potato vine is going to stay. And I don't know what this trailing plant is called, but this is going to stay as well because I love it trailing over. I have it over here too, but it hasn't done so well, I think, because it was covered up. So maybe it'll do better once I, these are just dead leaves I cut off. I'll just stick them in the dirt. So let me see how many I need to dig up of these in order to give them to fill in that space over there and then a space right here. So yeah, so we'll find homes for these. And these daylilies, you know, I try to find all the, here we go, the tubers, but I know I haven't found them all, so we'll just have to deal with them next year as they show up. Whether I'll just pull them out and cut them as I see them start popping up. Okay, I just wanted to stop and see that. Let's dig up one of these so we can get it divided out. It got hot out here. I had to do a quick change. So I don't want to dig up the one that I already dug up. I wish I had a better view. Let me put you all down here. So I'm not gonna touch the one that I already dug up, which is this one right here. I'm just gonna dig up another one. And I might as well, I think I'm just gonna start with this one right here and see how many plants we can get out of this. And I'm not expecting like them to all be this huge next year. I might have to wait, but I don't want to make them too small either. Sometimes you can just not dig them up and just find a point to cut, but I feel like I don't have the best of luck doing it that way. Like I end up breaking a lot of the leaves and not getting a lot of the roots. So I'm gonna opt to dig up the whole plant. And it actually doesn't hurt the plant to divide it. It's actually good for the plant. Dividing is good for your perennials. Whew. It's in there. I got it out. I don't know if you had a good view of that, but that was a struggle getting that out. That is a huge hosta. Let me give you all a close up. That hosta is huge. And it took a bit of work. All right, but now that it's out the ground, I'm not going to be mad gentle. I know you all can't see me, it's okay, but I'm not going to be mad gentle. I'm just going to, I'm going to lose some. Because it's just like that. Okay, we got it cut, and now that's half. And we can get a whole lot more plants out of this. So, I think I'm going to cut it into 4. There we have 4. So, that will fill up this section right here. We'll at least put 3 in this, if you all can see where I'm pointing, in this section right here, which means I still need to pull up. I still need to pull up. So we'll put that one back there. And as you can see, we lost leaves. It's okay. We'll put that one right there. And then we'll take this one, put it right there. Did y'all see that? So that's how we have them laid out. 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we still have 1. So y'all saw what a struggle it was. You all saw what a struggle it was to dig out that other hosta. I'll be back after I dig up another one, divide, and get enough for the entire space. This may require a cup of water, like it did a change of clothes. I'll be back. So I'm back. So what I end up doing is a method that I didn't think I was going to be able to do, that I told you all about. And as you can see, as you can see, the backs of these have been tampered with. I went in with my shovel because this is my favorite shovel and I almost broke it. So I went in with my shovel. When I was trying to dig that one up, I almost broke it. So I was like, you know what? So I went in with my shovel and I took pieces. We did have casualties, but that's from the other plants too. And so here is the line that I got. So I got some good sized pieces. This is probably the smallest of the bunch and the one on the end, but that's okay because I think it's going to fill in nicely. So I'm going to get these in the ground. As you all can see, the sun is out. Now, typically I have some time for the sun, but there was a huge, if you all haven't, by the time you see this video, you might already know, there was a huge pine tree, 2. And the third one, I don't know the name of that tree. And we cut them out. And so now even the garden over here, after the shed that is usually shaded all the time, is getting more sun. I think I'm going to like that. But the sun is beaming right here. But anyways, I don't know if that's the cause of it. I'm going to water them in very, very well. So I'm going to get them all in the ground. I'm going to use the holes basically that were already there from the other hosta. So it shouldn't take me that long. Get them in the ground, and then we're going to water them in and talk about what we're going to do with the hostas that I actually took off this wall. Done. So I got them all in, you guys. Oh my gosh, I technically needed another one, but that's okay because there was a hosta there that I put it in here somewhere. Here it is, that I had cut back. And I forgot it was down there. I didn't see it. So I end up taking it out of that spot and using that plant. But that's okay. Either I'm going to find the other cutting that I did on the other side and put it here, or I'm going to find something to vine down. I'm going to put something here though. But for now, let's go down the stairs. For now, what I'm going to do is clean up the soil and stick all my little trinkets here until I put something here. So let's look at it from the front. So you see how some of them are already drooping down? I try to angle them to droop down. So, oh, that feels so much better to me that they're all unified. Hope y'all can see it. That looks so much better, and I think that's going to be so much better already. So here's what, so you can't tell what I did, of course, when you're in front. You only can see it from the back, but I cleaned it up. But I'm going to get these watered in. So guys, I'm going to get those all watered in. I try to come under the tree to get some shade. What I'm going to do with the hostas that's in the gorilla cart, I'm going to get a couple of buckets. I'm going to put some water in the buckets, and I'm going to sit the hostas in the bucket and in this gorilla cart and sit them in the shade. I have an idea where I want to plant some of them already, but not today. I'm hot. That was a lot of work, but good work. So I'm gonna get them in the shade, get them in some water. I'm gonna water these in very well. I might just leave the hose running while I get these down there, clean up my mess, and call it a day. Thank you all once again for tuning in, for watching, for sharing, for commenting, for subscribing, all the things. I thank you all so much for your likes as well, if I didn't say that. Once again, I hope you tune in next time, and as always, be blessed. Bye.